What is up, you guys? It is Jessica Joelle back here again for another video. And in today's video, I want to have a conversation, a dialogue, if you will. I basically want to speak about, should people with kids date people without kids, and vice versa. Now that I have experienced both sides of this conversation and topic, whatever you want to call it, I have a brand new outlook on if these two types of lifestyles should intertwine. And now that I am a parent myself, I honestly feel that they should not date, okay? Now wait. Before you jump down my neck, I don't feel that these lifestyles should intertwine if both people are not completely committed and ready. I'll start off with the reasons why I don't think these people should date from a person with no kids perspective, because there's a little bit more to touch on when it comes to not having children and dating someone with kids. So when I didn't have a child and I was dating someone who did have a child or multiple, okay, it was very complicated then, okay? But since I was young, I thought maybe that is just what comes with dating, period, not specifically dating someone with a kid, but just in general. But I will say the waters were just a little bit too murky, okay, to navigate, and being young did not help. And from that, I learned that when you don't have children and you're dating someone with children, there is a lot of sacrifices that you have to make. You have to accept that you'll kind of get the scraps of that person's free time, I guess you can say. They probably work. Outside of work, they have to spend time with their child. They also need time with themselves, and then time with you. And that's a lot of different ways for them to split up their time. So you do have to deal with that feeling of inadequacy, kind of, when it comes to dating someone with a child and you don't have one. You're also dealing with the fact that the person that you like has to deal with someone that they used to like or possibly love, being in their life on a day-to-day basis, because they have to co-parent. It can cause a bit of an insecurity there, because the mature side of you, of course, wants to say, I know why they have to talk, they have a kid together, all of that. But the side of you that is like single, no children, able to give somebody your all, is contemplating why you can't get someone's all without another person that they used to like or love being in their phone every day. Another thing that you'll have to deal with is if you are even ready to commit yourself to being a parental figure to a child. There is no getting around being a parental figure to the person you're dating, their child. There's no getting around that. You're never going to just be able to be totally in love with someone and totally involved in their life, and they have a child, and you aren't some sort of like parental figure in their life. I know people like to throw it out there like, oh, the boyfriend or the girlfriend or fiance or just the person who's not the child's parent don't have no business being in the child's parent and the other parent business. But that's just not true. That's just bitter people talking. And the real and the mature people know that the best situation is everybody having a good rapport, being in good standing. It is not what normally happens due to the human's immaturity level, but it is the most healthy way for things to happen. If two people have a child together and they know they will never be together, they need to be in good standing with each other, and whoever they decide to date and then marry needs to be able to be involved in that situation too. So just make sure, you keep that in mind, that you have to be ready to be that as well if you don't have any children and you want to date someone with children. I just feel like if you don't have children, avoid dating people with kids, because you'll probably 9 times out of 10 get the short end of the stick. I'm just being honest, and you kind of have to be okay with that, because whoever you're dating is going to need you to be okay with that. They're going to need you to understand that, like, hey, my feelings for you should be enough to hold it down when I can't be in your presence. And let me tell you, honey, the feelings is not going to be enough. I remember being that insecure, vulnerable girl for a minute there, because I was in strong like with someone who had a kid and had a baby mom who they were completely in love with before they broke up. Granted, they knew that they would never be together again. I was talking to this guy, dating this guy, when they were in that stage of back and forth. I just would have never ever done that if I listened to the small mature part of me that was saying, girl, you don't need to be dating nobody with no kids. Well, you ain't got no kids and you only 20. Why is you doing that to yourself? Too cute for that. Too cute for that. Now, on the parental side, if a person does not have children, they may not know. Of course, they can learn, but they may not know the true detriment of certain things that they do when around children. They may not have the empathy that they need to be around a child. That can be stressful, wondering if you can trust this person since they don't have children of their own, so they might not really just get it, because it is not something that you can just understand from the outside looking in, and can cause potential arguments and different things in the relationship, making it chaotic and just unhealthy for you and your child. It can also make you feel a sense of guilt that you can't be to your significant other who doesn't have a child what they can be to you, because you have so many other things going on. You can feel a guilt that you are neglecting them and neglecting your relationship. It can just be an added pressure to you that you kind of don't need. Whereas dating someone with a child as well, you both get it because you both doing it, and then y'all can, have more options of things that y'all can do together, because it can be certain things based around the kids. I guess that all really boils down to lifestyle. Overall, I feel that unless you're really committed, these lifestyles should not really intertwine dating wise to me, because they are very different. My lifestyle before I had my child was extremely different than my lifestyle now that I'm a parent. While it does work for a lot of people, there's also more people than that who it did not work for. More for the person without children than the person with. It is a lot, it is a lot to take on. It is a lot to commit to. Don't push yourself to simply because you don't want to come off like you're being mean or you're being prejudiced. No, it has nothing to do with that. If you don't have children, really think deep before you date somebody with kids, and vice versa. If you do have children, I'm not saying go for a person with 5 kids, okay? Right? Not saying that. I see a lot of people with children saying that they want to date someone without. Keep in mind, there's a lot you'll have to explain. There's a lot you'll have to make up for. There's a lot that you'll have to basically compromise on. And having children kind of leaves little room for compromise when you're dealing with anyone. Friendships, romantic relationships, family, anything. But if you can make it work, do you, boo boo, okay? Do you. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that it could work? Do you think that I'm just thinking way too deep into it? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit that bell for post notifications. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.